Ooh, is that a punch bowl or is that a punch bowl? So big enough to be a small candy bowl. Hello. What is this thing? Let's bring it forward.
There's an old curiosity shop. Every once in a while I go by there for the fond recollections that lie there in that old curiosity shop.
About. Oh my word, I am so excited, everyone, to tell you about my Monday night live sale. 2 hours, split in half. The first hour, amazing Art Deco. The second hour, mid-century, and I mean mid-century, wow, wow, wow. That's right, this coming Monday night, live sale, 8 o'clock on this channel. Now you go and find my thumbnail and I think you click that notify me thing so that you don't oversleep. What I'm gonna do now is show you all of the items, right? I'm gonna go load the table with the mid-century, which will be sold during the second hour. Then I'll clean it off and load the table with the Art Deco, which we will be selling Monday night in the first hour. I can't wait to show all of these items, so stop talking and get with it. Here we go. Oh my goodness. How does this man do it? Well, I work very hard. You say, now you know what, Scott? All along, you poo-poo the mid-century and you don't do anything in the 50s and 60s. Uh-huh. Well, eat your words. No, I know. You know, the 20s, 30s, 40s, that's my thing. But I'm expanding. And I know a lot of you love mid-century design. Look at this. Now, I've got twice as much as this. Not going to do it all Monday night, but remember, Monday night. Okay, let's talk about what's for auction in the live sale Monday night. Everything on this table except those lamps back there. Those lamps are listed in my eBay store, and those are really 1940s abstract, but they kind of fall into this category slightly. Get this wall pocket out the way. And you can see they are in my eBay store at a buy it now price for, excuse me, the pair. And that's just something classic from the 1940s. I had to stick something in there from the 40s. Now, everything else will be in the Monday night live sale, so let's get with it. Okay, Malmac, right? Am I saying it right? You guys, I remember one grandmother had stuff like this. Not Boonton ware. I think this set is, well, let me see here. Branchell. Melmac product. Yeah, so this is what, I can't see it, it's too small. All right, these are little plates. That's all I've got. But you can see how many we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 12 of them. And it looks like we've got orange, chartreuse, gray, and this dark green color. Now that's classic mid-century as well. Look at this awesome kitty cat. Boy, that's the 60s all the way. He is fierce. Okay, or she. And we'll turn her upside down, and just an old made in Japan piece. Probably something bought at Woolworths or something in the 1960s. But look at that kitty with the rhinestone eyes. A little dusty on the top of his head. All right, you need to do as much as kitties groom. It's amazing. He's got his tail. I mean, he's in perfect condition. So if you like the black cats from that era, there you've got one right there. These are just so funny to me and so classic. I've got 1, 2, 3, I think I've got 5 of these trays. And we'll back up here. We'll do a combination of these. I think I've got 3 with the, honeydew cantaloupe, whatever that thing is. It's, we'll turn it over. We can see these trays are made in Japan. Let's see. So there's 1 and 2 and 3 with the fruits and just 2 with the flowers. So we'll sell those in some type of a combination. Haven't decided what yet. That's a wall pocket, which is sitting there upside down. I think that's a made in California product. Hanging on the wall, of course, it looks like that. Well, yeah, Los Angeles Potteries. Look at that. Los Angeles Potteries. Excellent condition on that mid-century wall pocket. A lot of you recognize the pearl wear. This set is immaculate. I call this, you know, the wedding reception gifts that got put in the attic and never used. No chips, no cracks, no crazing. The gilding is excellent. You're not going to find a set in better condition. I'm telling you. Look at the design. Look at the colors. We'll turn it upside down and we'll have a look. This is pearl. Well, now come on now. All right. Pearl China Company. Hand decorated. 22 karat gold in the USA. The teapot. Focus. Hocus pocus. The creamer and the sugar bowl. How mid-century is that? Now, I know you guys have all seen a million times the autumn leaf Libby. This must have been so successful for them. I think Mr. Libby probably retired on this. And silver and gold, and then there was some other. But have you ever seen 8 in excellent condition in their little carrying caddy? You know you haven't. Let's pull one out. How many of you got these for your wedding gifts back in the 1960s? So there's the Libby on the bottom. No damage on these. Once again, I don't think these were ever used, and if they were, they weren't used much. The little carrying caddy doohickey thing here. Look at this. Let me back up. It's just fantastic. Oh, the 60s, the 50s. Hello, cockatoo. I think that's who you are. You've got to be made in California. You might be a Maddox, but you're not marked. So I don't know. Maybe you're not. Somebody charged $1.95 at some point. That's not what I paid. He is excellent. He had one little tiny, I can see one little top of his head feather got chipped, and it doesn't want to focus for me. And it was painted in dark black there. You can see. Well, we'll look at it later. Fine. Nothing else on him. So nothing broken and repaired. Oh, there's the Made in the USA mark. Planter. So, you know, that kind of thing is just dying to have major damage. And we don't have major damage on it at all. We don't have 3 little fishies, but we've got 2. I don't know a whole lot about Italian design. I don't really do much with Italian, you know, Capodimonte and Murano and all that stuff. Look at these 2 fishes. I guess they were sugar bowls. I looked all over, couldn't find any creamers. I don't know, maybe they're not sugar bowls. Maybe they're just some little decorative thing, but let's bring them forward. We'll bring one forward. Let's put him up here. And they almost elevate themselves to art since we have 2 of them. Put them on your coffee table and look at the design. The little fin here is the lid. Look at this. So big enough to be a small candy bowl. Hello. And then it just says Italy, and I don't know what any of those numbers mean. And I know it's classic 60s colors and classic 60s design. Once again, no damage. The fins are not broken. They're not even chipped. Listen, I'm telling you what, when I go out picking or sourcing, I try to get the best stuff I can find. So put those 2 together, as I said, on a coffee table, and they're not, you know, 2 sugar bowls anymore. They're decorative art for your home. Yeah. Look at this restaurant ware in the front. Oh my goodness, a cup of coffee, a sandwich, and you. It's gonna taste better in this. Now I'm gonna call this a little luncheon set or a dessert set. What you're gonna get, I'm just selling this one set. One person is gonna walk home. Well, walk to their doorstep and receive a 12 by 12 by 12 box from me, and in it will be the 4 teacups, coffee cups, and the 4 saucers, and 4 little dessert plates. That is a 7-inch plate, I guess. So that wouldn't be a whole lot of dinner, but it certainly would be nice for a sandwich or dessert. Turn it on the back. Buffalo China, made in the USA. This is restaurant ware. It is heavy. Look at the shine. Did that get murdered in a dishwasher in some diner somewhere on the Jersey Turnpike? No. The condition is unbelievable. No chips, no cracks, no stains. No harsh dishwasher scarring. Nice and shiny and so mid-century. Wow. Okay, a few more things to show you. A cocktail shaker right here, which was made in, this is not a Hazel Atlas piece. I think this was made in Bloomfield, Illinois. Look at the top, and we've got the wonderful colors, all the French, the Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe, is that what it is? And then I don't know what that windmill is doing in there. And then the Eiffel Tower and all the little 60s people running around. And there's how to make all your little drinks. Yeah. Excellent condition with that little cap, which is always missing. Look at that. Well, let me do these frames and then we'll bring that forward. 2 frames, you gotta have a metal pierced frame that's got pickling on it if you're trying to recreate the 50s and the 60s. They don't match, they're 2 different frames, but they're of the same era, the same vintage, which would be the 50s into the 60s. I think these are 8 by 10s. And these can hang on the wall. So this is just pierced metal with this whitewashed sort of pickling, which was, you saw quite a bit during those days. I love them. All right, we'll move these back here. I'll put it that way. And last thing we're gonna do here from the mid-century is this pitcher, which is also a cocktail shaker. Look at the stars in it. Look at the little 60s and 50s stars. Now, you say, well, what do you do with that? Well, you take this cap off, drop your ice cubes down in here, and you shake, shake, shake. And then you pour your mixed drink out. And hopefully this isn't on so tight. If you're not serving mixed, if you're not doing cocktails, just get rid of that thing. In fact, there is a little bit, there is a crack here. Well, does it go all the way through, or is it just, yeah, it starts to go all the way through, just a little bit down there. So you might, as your ice melts, you might, well, it would be hard for the water to get out of that, but that's the only damage, is just a little crack in the ice container. But if you're not doing cocktails, you use the pitcher like this on your dining room table, and you've got the ice lip there, and look at all the stars. Didn't bother to try to find out who made it. I had not had a chance, but the glass on that is super duper. So let's put this back in here. Okay, so once again, the second hour of Monday night's live sale, all of these items will be available for you during that second hour. The first hour is Art Deco. We'll put this back and let you have one more gander at all of this stuff. And then I don't want you to go any, oh, wait. The only thing I forgot is this fabric over here. It's 1 curtain panel and 1 valance. So we'll talk more about that during the live sale. I may have to pull this and do this some other time because it's kind of hard to do linens, but that's classic 60s with the pink and gray. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. Maybe on that. But let's back up. Okay, so that's it. Now, don't you go anywhere. I'm going to clean off this table and load it up with Art Deco items, which will be sold during the first hour, Monday night at 8 o'clock. So I'll be right back. Well, we've turned the clock back to the 1930s. We left the mid-century era in reverse, and here we see classic elements of American Art Deco design. All of it for sale Monday night in the first hour. Okay, so let's see what we've got for the first hour of the live sale on Monday night. Some chrome. Well, let's start with this big bad boy right back here. Oh my goodness. Woo, is that a punch bowl or is that a punch bowl? Saturn with its ring, made by Lehman Brothers. This piece here in chrome. We've got everything except punch cups. Now, you can find punch cups. Hazel Atlas made little roly-poly punch cups in amethyst and also in cobalt. And they would sit all along. This is not a punch cup. I know that you know that. But they would sit all along like that. What you do get is, and what is usually missing is this ring right here. We can pull this right off. And that's the way it was designed. So you can use your punch bowl without the punch cup holder. You can use it just like that. Put it back on. Oops, we'll put that back on. So we'll take off the lid with this wonderful lucite handle. Are you kidding? The matching ladle? That's the matching ladle. Now it does have a little split in it right there, and sometimes this really, there, see? So there's a little bit of damage on the ladle with the metal that's split. All right, pour your bootleg hooch from the other side. It's nice and clean, it's not dented. You're gonna serve up a punch party the way they did it in 1932, or 33, I should say, if you're gonna spike it. Amazing, and the condition, you won't find one in better condition, I'm telling you. All right, we've also got a piece of Art Deco pottery over here. I don't know who made it. I love it. It's kind of a minty green, and there's absolutely no damage on this. No marking on it. Look at that. Excellent condition. It doesn't even have any crazing on it. That little pottery planter there. Now I know you know your modern classic by Indiana Glass, and I'm not making fun of Indiana Glass today. I tipped my hat because this is a pattern, and they really did a great job with their modern classic line. So we have a console bowl and the two matching candle holders. Now, of course, this is molded glass, factory-made glass. And then they paint the bottom side. It's a fired-on type of a waxy feeling type of a paint. But then on the top, they do the silvering. So you get this, you get the I never know if that's 2D or 3D. I guess it's 2D effect. When you have paint on the top, paint on the bottom, and the silver on the top. Silver in good shape on these, or platinum rather, in good condition. We don't have cracks or chips on any of this. And then the console bowl, I'll let you see it as well. Now, you know, as much as I love Art Deco, I'm selling this set because I'm waiting to find the set in green and clam broth, which is this milky white color, and the platinum. It's out there. It's also out there in red. What a set. What a statement. We'll stick with the yellow color. And look at this little thing here. Just a little cheap little made in Japan. See? And he's 30s looking, very stylized. He's a, what is he, a giraffe? Just a little giraffe figurine. But it's the look of the 30s. Yeah. All right. Why don't you get in there and be quiet? Look at these little cordials. They have a deco look to them. Very 30s. I've only got 4. So if you're in a little apartment, you only invite 4 people over. Right? Okay. And then look at the chrome for serving nuts. and things here with a red Bakelite top. And that one is, where's the mark? Oh, I don't know. Then here's one also in a chrome with pierced metal, and it's got a black orb on the top. This is also for serving nuts and mints and things. And this one is probably I'm not doing very well telling you who's making these. And these things are usually marked Foreman Brothers, Farberware, Lehman. You know, normally we see marks on these. It's probably marked somewhere and I'm just missing it. We'll shoot for this one. There's that butterscotch handle that we love so much. This would be for serving bread or rolls. And I don't know, is it finally, do we get one that's marked somewhere? Boy, that's 3 strikes, you're out. All right, put that down. That's marked, I know it. What is it? It's a mystery. What is this thing? Let's bring it forward. Well, it looks like embossed Bakelite. It looks like what the old radios were made out of, that sort of tortoise shell Bakelite. Look at that. Spin it all the way around. Probably needs to be cleaned. What could it be? I don't know. Oh, if we push right here. Uh-oh. It's like opening up Al Capone's trunk, right? And there wasn't anything in it. Is there anything in this? It's empty. Well, it's really fun to see that this was for a gentleman to keep his tobacco and his smoking accoutrements in. So matches could fit down in here. And tiny little cigarettes, some of the little cigarettes that they had that maybe weren't filtered. We'll turn this upside down. There's no damage on it at all. And this is the Roto Tray Cigarette Humidor, made in the USA. Look at that. So you can very discreetly hide your cigarettes. Smoking is bad for you, so you can, I think you could hide sticks of gum in there. Instead, right? Chiclets, or black licorice, or ginger snaps. Look at that cobalt blue glass pitcher, which is probably Dunbar or Louis glass. I'm leaning towards Louis, but I'm going to do a little more research on it. Both West Virginia companies in the Weston area. We often hear about Weston glass. Louis glass, Louis was the dude's first name. He was a European who came in, was making glass in West Virginia in the 30s, among, of course, many other companies. But I think that's what we've got here. Or, as I said, it could be Dunbar, but it is a beautiful 1930s era cobalt blue pitcher with an applied clear handle. Look at this. You don't see these. You just don't find it. I'll tell you, I have been studying this stuff for quite some time, and sort of, you just develop an eye, and when you're out and you see it, you grab it. Now let me stand up here and hope I don't twist and fall on these extension cords and become impaled with a chrome punch ladle. We'll take him out of there because he's behaving very nicely. So backing up, all of this Art Deco, and there might be a few more surprises. It's Monday night, the first hour. So don't you snooze now. Don't you snooze. Okay, I'm coming right back with a public service announcement. Don't go away. Did you see anything you like? Well, even if you don't want to buy anything, come on and join us anyway. The live sale, Monday night. That's the first live sale in May, right here on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We start at 8 o'clock. I will talk until 8:10, and the selling begins. You won't want to miss it. I hope you'll come and have a good time with us. So that's it. Thanks for watching. What did you like? What was your favorite item? Tell me in the description box below. I want to know. All right, folks, that's it. Have a lovely weekend, whatever you may be doing. And as always, I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop. Now wait for the cat. And so long for now. See you Monday.